So in this video we've got a replay in the BZT-70, which is an Eastern Alliance heavy tank era 2. It's quite a nice tank. I think it is a bit slow and sluggish for era 2, and I think I got a bit lucky with this game. But there weren't too many light tanks or tank destroyers with ATGMs around, so we managed to have quite a nice game in it. This is the level 100 season reward tank, if you have the season pass. Once you complete the season you have to do 20 more tiers to then unlock the skin on it, which I think the skin for Cold War is pretty good. It seems it would fit in with most of the biomes in the game. But we're just pushing up to this area. I'd like to go on the Zero Coast. Just try and see if I get any shots in here. And I managed to get one there, but doesn't penetrate, unfortunately. Reload's pretty good for the tank it is, but the only thing is 13-second reload that I've got it down to. I still think it's a bit quite slow for era 2. But especially when you miss like that. But we managed to luckily get managed to bounce the shot from the other BZ. So yeah, 80 gems are the right problem. Got this Centurion here that really doesn't belong in era 2. He's just kind of stuck out in the open. But yeah, just trying to side scrape off this, aiming for the Centurion. Unfortunately, easy target, and we're getting the gun working. The gun has 3 IET penetration on the standard rounds for 950, and you'll notice I don't have any of the premium rounds because they're heat, but the heat ones have 450 pen, again for 950 damage. HE, have a few HE rounds, 195mm a pen for 1450. I think the HE rounds I'm going to have to use a bit more often than I did in this game. So I don't really want to push this corner any further, and as you can see, for era 2 I think this game is a bit slow, which is nice. It's actually quite nice to actually play tanks at era 2 rather than just sort of a go-kart. Simple, but still trying to side scrape. I've noticed that the light tank and the TD they're poking in these bushes, so I'm getting spotted, I'm getting targeted, so I feel like someone's there. There is true vision, but by the time I have a look down there, they may have then fired an ATGM at me, but bounced the light tank, and then we did get a nice shot into that tank crossing. The gun itself, it's got 8 degrees of gun depression, so that's not too bad at all, especially for sort of a what's supposed to be a Soviet-esque tank. There's no gimmicks on this tank. There's no speed boost or anything like that. It's just a heavy tank at era 2. Get a nice shot through there of the FE's cupola there. We're up to 3,700 damage, 1,900 blocked as well, so the armour does work. We did get quite lucky with that shot off the other BZ-70, but yeah, we're just moving up now, and I think that's the second time I've tracked that light tank without doing any damage. Very lucky light tank, but feeling now that the team's pushed up along the beach. I think the enemy team has a little bit disintegrated, and where this light tank's gone, I do just want to get it out of the game. Managed to get a nice free aim shot there, and finally get that light tank out of the game. It's 7-5, not too much of an advantage, but I think where our team is, and I think we've kind of won this side, and I think this is where the remaining tanks are on the enemy team as well. So feeling fairly confident. It's 7-4 now, so I think we definitely just need to keep just put the pressure on the enemy tanks. We've got one of the new turtle tanks there. Get a nice shot into the side of that. I think that's the one that I will probably get, the shred tread. Yeah, I think that's doesn't seem to be using his auto cannon, so I assume it's out of ammo. But yeah, last 3 tanks now, up to 7,000 damage. And yeah, as you can see, it's a bit sluggish. It's not the fastest tank. Fairly accurate for the type of vehicle it is. I do run sort of a heavy build on this, or a Cold War heavy build I call it. So that's 6 sensible, need a rapid load and steady aim. And then snapshot, run and gun, off-road driving and rapid aim. So yeah, just coming up to the last kill now. Someone's popped snow. I think it was my ally light went in, put some shots in and then just popped the smoke, which I suppose it helps him survive, but makes it a bit difficult for everyone else. So I think the enemy tank just creeps forward just a little bit, and he managed to get the last shot of the game in and get that last kill. In the game, get MVP, 8,800 damage on that, block 1,900. Got a bit of assistance, managed to get 13 shots in, which was quite nice, and that was good enough for a first class. With the 3 kills, so yeah, quite a nice tank. I'm not too sure with how Hero 2 is if I just got lucky with that game. On a wide open map, I think it might be getting a bit annoying. But the equipment, just briefly, yeah, loader, stabilizer and the vents. Just to help the gun out as much as I can, help the reload out, help the aim time with the vents, and the food helps with that as well. So yeah, that's the BZT-70. Hopefully a lot of people are nearing to, or have got this tank, or have nearing getting it. It's definitely worth the grind if you play Cold War. It's just I'm not too keen on it. Just with how Hero 2 is, as I said, I think I just got lucky with the matchmaking that there wasn't too many light tanks, and it was a relatively close range map. So yeah, that's the new season pass tank.